Hello everybody, GamerPenny here, bringing you another episode of our Final Fantasy XIV online Let's Play. And we are back with Vesper Valentina. Let me fix my mic here for a second. There we go. And we're going to be continuing on where we left off. Let's see here. Where did we leave off? Oh, we're going to go fight Leviathan. We should probably stop here first. We haven't done this in a little while. Not too bad, but we'll get those all repaired. Alright. It says that go through the first checkpoint and defeat any Sahagin that appear. And where is that? Oh, all the way up there. Okay. So I think we are going to get to Leviathan today. And quite possibly in this episode. Whoops. Wrong button. Wrong button again. Alright. Alright. Quite possibly in this episode. So hopefully I'll know more once we get there, because I actually do not remember this quest all that much, and I don't know how long it is. So I do remember that there's going to be a cool cutscene. And then the Leviathan fight, I could not tell you even what it looks like. I'll probably remember it when I go in there and see it. I think I've done it maybe once in my entire... We should get this guy for our hunting log. Once in my entire Final Fantasy 14 lifetime. Well, I would have had to have done it twice because they have two that are above 50. So yeah, we shall see. All right, we're gonna kill those guys as we see them for our hunting log. We've got 2 or 3, so this should be the last one that we need. Just because eventually we're going to have to start doing those again. Especially if I start grinding again. I have not done anything else for the yokai. So you haven't missed me purchasing any new weapons or anything. I have not had time. Just no time to do that whatsoever. Especially with... I have a house up for sale. And that got... almost bought, knock on wood. Here's hoping that that's going to go through. And then we bought a brand new Lazy Boy sofa. And so we've been kind of rearranging and redecorating downstairs to get that sofa in there. So there's just been a lot going on in IRL, basically. It looks like, here's your Stola. Or do we have to go here? We do. Hi, can you guys come out here? I don't want to pull this guy is the only thing. There we go. Where's Wing Sauce? We need to get him out here. There we go. Hey, Wing Sauce, want to help us out a little bit? Man, we're almost dying from this. Excuse you. What in the world? Wing Sauce, do you got a, like a choco heal for me? What's the thing that you do? I don't know. I'm watching that really closely. I think we'll be okay without having to use a potion, yeah. Whew, man. Water damage over time. That's what was getting us, I think. Hey, Stola. Oh, so we could have gone over there too, but we chose this route. Hopefully this is the better route? I don't know. There's a fate happening there that I don't want to take part in. Nope. I don't want to do it. Okay, here. Okay, let's run through here and get the drop on them just a little bit instead of waiting for them to come to us. Maybe we should... That's probably what I stood in right there, Hydro Ball. There we go. Yeah, this fight's going a little bit better. I probably did not see a AoE attack like that in the last one. Okay. Got that guy. Oh, there's 2 more coming. Okay. Will do. Will do. Take care of them. Yeah, that water damage over time is really getting us. Switch back, get this guy, and then I think that's probably the last one on this checkpoint. Yes, and then we can go up here. Look at these sparkly things over here. Alright, I'm gonna I knew that. So I was like, I'm gonna take out this guy because we probably will pull him. We are level 52 now, by the way. Oh, and we have not gone to do our Black Mage quest, and I did not look to see where it was even. But we will do that after Leviathan for sure. I wanted to get to Leviathan first, just because we're gonna be probably level synced anyway, down. So there's no point in getting a new skill if we won't be able to use it in Leviathan. So we'll get it right after we do that. Probably not this episode, because I think what's probably gonna happen is we'll finish this quest off, and then Leviathan will be at the end of the episode. Rejoin Y'shtola. Okay, she's up here. Look how pretty this is right here. That's really pretty, actually. No, I do not want to do the Fate. No, I do not want to fight these salamanders. I hate this area. Is that Y'shtola up there, like, bent over and hurting a little bit? Better not hurt my Y'shtola. Can scathe that, probably. Alright, let's try to sneak around here. Nope, not gonna happen. The Axolotl is what their name is. And we had a big crit there. Okay. This one's probably gonna require some fighting too. Might as well get him out the way. So I am kind of excited because I know this is one of, I want to say, 2 primals that we have to fight before Stormblood. So we're not Stormblood. God, we're so far away from Stormblood. Before Heaven's Ward. So we're actually getting a little bit closer. Hey, Y'shtola, you okay? Pray do not concern yourself. 'Twas but a glancing blow. Come, the Aetheryte is close at hand. Let us press on. Ooh, cutscene. Maybe. We stuck. There we go. This guy. I still don't understand what he has on his head. Uh-oh. We're surrounded.
Damn them. They have made thralls of soldiers and civilians both.
Thancred, what a
Did
badass.
I miss much?
And you Geary. Man, what a badass too. What the heck?
So that is how you fight in the Far East. Mental note, pick no quarrel with Domans. But seriously, if I am to keep up, I must needs forsake elegance for efficiency.
Let's see it, Thancred. She's checking him out. That's awesome. I think this is an introduction to the new ninja class that when it first came out. Alright. Alright, here's the Aetheryte. Oh, who's that now? The captain? I'm trying to think who else came along on this mission.
You'll forgive me my lateness.
Oh, yes. Merlywib. What a bamf.
I've been something of a liability of late, I know. 'Tis high time I set about making amends.
Aw.
Long have you shriveled swordwalkers tormented our kind,
Oh, God. The voice acting.
but no more! Your time is at an end! You shall perish with salt in your wounds and sea in your lungs. Lord of the world, hearken to our plea. Lord of the world, deliver us from our misery.
Do you feel that?
I know this sensation. It's the echo.
What?
What?
Ah! Such power! It is transcendent!
What? Hmm. So he's like the guy from Dragon Age, Corintheus. Corintheus.
Strike me down if you will. It is futile! I have mastered the gift! I am eternal!
Yeah, but you just took over your buddy.
O mighty Leviathan, ruler of the seas, born of waters primordial, I offer unto you this frail flesh, that you might grant your faithful servants deliverance. I beseech you, come forth!
Die, damn you!
Killed him again. Well, he's got 3 more people there he could become, Merlywib.
Foolish shorewalker! You cannot kill that which is eternal!
Here comes Leviathan.
Heavens forfend.
Yep.
Damn it all!
My being ebbs away. But it should by right be infinite. Am I not immortal? Curse you, emissary! You promised me everlasting.
Ruh-roh. We're standing fearless.
Where did he go?
What say you? Nary a single ship? Hells take that sea demon. Gather the survivors and get to shore.
Aw.
Leave the wrecks for the pirates. Leviathan wastes no time. The diversionary squadron is lost. For a mercy, 'twould seem the Primal now makes for open sea. But why does he not press his advantage? Unless... God save us. He means to unleash a tidal wave.
Uh-oh. There you have it. We met Leviathan. I think we will get to the fight, though. Let's talk to Merlywib. Understand, I speak of no normal wall of water. That which Leviathan makes ready to conjure carries more destructive power than aught seen in nature. Enough to raise entire coastal settlements, if his last attempt is any guide. We cannot suffer history to be repeated. Yet how in the seven hells are we to prevent it? Do we want one of these? I never use these. This is only 500 gil. Well, let's get the fire materia. Here we go. Alright. Into the heart of the whirl. Though our plight cries out for action, we must take thought. So long as Leviathan remains in the open sea, he is effectively beyond our reach. Our fleet is second to none, of that you may be sure. But Limelin herself would struggle to best the Lord of the Whirl in this element. In a straight fight, he would make meat and matchwood of us. We need another plan, that much is plain. Let us return to Limsa and see if we cannot think of one. I shall await you in the command room. We might not get to Leviathan today. I forgot all of this stuff. So speak to Merlywib in the command room in Limsa Lominsa. Will do. I think that... Oh, we're gonna have to run back out here, I think. If I remember correctly. But I think that cutscene that we just watched was so awesome. Like, what a great way to introduce ninjas into the classes, right? I think that came out around the time that they introduced Domans as a playable race and ninjas along with them. Like, it was a huge patch, I remember. Alright, where do we want to go? Oh, it's right up here, so we can just run there. Awesome. We also need to... I'll do this probably if we get to Leviathan right before that, but I need to go check my jumbo cackpot. I don't know if we won or anything. I do want to pick it up. We almost got our full set. Alright, Merlywib.
There used to be a hamlet beyond South Tidegate in western La Noscia. Halfstone, 'twas called. Some years prior to the Maelstrom's founding, Leviathan rose from the briny depths and set about unleashing watery hell upon us. On that occasion, the company of heroes put him down before he could do too much damage. But when the bastard came next, this time in the wake of the calamity, we were not so fortunate. Weary of ravaging our shoreline, he summoned a tidal wave which fair leveled Halfstone and washed the soil away for good measure.
Aww.
The area was subsequently occupied by the Sahagin.
Aye, the thrice-damned creatures transformed it into a spawning ground for their brood. Given the quantity of crystal stolen to feed him and his legion of thralls, we can be fairly sure that Leviathan is stronger now than in his previous incarnations. If that sea demon is left to wreak havoc, what befell Halfstone may well befall a larger settlement, even Limsa. That cannot happen. The Primal must be stopped.
That was ever our objective, Admiral. But how are we to achieve it? The sea is Leviathan's uncontested domain. The ships of the 3rd Squadron could not close to within 100 yards of the Primal, nor could their cannons pierce his defenses.
I have read the reports, Master Thancred. Our warships may as well have been bloody pleasure barges for all the good they did. 7 hells! Is there no way that we might strike back?
The company of heroes defeated Leviathan, having first lured him into an inlet, but we must needs contend with him upon the open sea. It will avail us little to consult past experience.
Admiral, if I may.
Who's this guy?
Speak freely, Marshal.
By all accounts, Leviathan's most formidable weapon is the very sea itself. Waves and whirlpools, tides and currents, all these things are his to command. The key to victory, I believe, lies in disarming our foe. This, in effect, is what the company of heroes achieved with their ruse. We cannot lure Leviathan from the sea a second time. But what if we could weaken his hold upon the element of water? I have heard of devices capable of such wonders. They draw upon the power of corrupted crystals, I am told.
Kind of like how we did with, what's her name? Garuda.
If mounted upon a ship, such a device might be used to prevent Leviathan from bringing the full force of the sea to bear against us, rendering him no more dangerous than any other sea serpent.
Of course! Sid built a similar device to
See?
grant the Enterprise safe passage through Garuda's Tempest, did he not?
Yeah.
Begging your pardon, my lady, but to give credit where it's due, this is something I heard from an old arcanist friend of mine.
It makes little difference who thought of it first, so long as it works. Beg the specifications of this device from your friend, and I shall pass them on to our people at Naldek and Vermelis. But before we proceed any further, I would voice one concern. Piercing Garuda's defenses is one thing. Suppressing Leviathan's attacks, quite another. In matters of science, I am as a babbling babe. But I cannot well imagine that such a feat would be possible without a veritable mountain of corrupted crystals. The question being, do we have a ship big enough to bear such a burden?
Mayhap not, Admiral, but two might. Recall you the tale of Mistbeard's greatest haul? It is said that he lashed 2 ships together, side by side, the better to bear his plunder. By your leave, we might attempt to repeat the trick. The gods know it would be quicker than building a new vessel.
Mistbeard did this. Truly, Marshal, upon the subject of the Pirate King, you are as a scholar.
Now, from what I have gleaned of these matters, the device will need to be in close and constant proximity to the target. To wit, we must lash our twin vessel to Leviathan. This in itself will be no small feat. Ramming speed will be required, but given the weight of the cargo, that will only be attainable with the aid of a towing vessel.
Good
Suffice
job,
it to
Marshal.
say, the task of piloting said vessel will entail considerable danger, and I would not ask it of another. I volunteer myself.
'Twill be dangerous for all involved, but we have no better recourse. Very well. Commodore, assemble the remnants of the fleet at Morabee Bay. Give priority to our soundest vessels. The repairs can wait. Storm Marshal Slafirson, command of the operation is yours. I want that twin vessel ready to sail post-haste.
Where are we gonna get the crystals, though?
At once, Admiral.
I hope he doesn't die. I don't
And then
remember.
there is the small matter of slaying the beast. The fate of Limsa Lominsa rests upon your shoulders once again. Go well, warrior of light.
Oh, we're talking to Yugiri now. Okay. Of course, it's not voiced. Beings hailed as gods also exist in what you call the Far East. Legends tell us that they walked among us in days of yore, but I confess that I never truly believed them. That I should live to behold one is humbling and horrifying in equal measure. Now that I have come face to face with the Primal, I do begin to understand why the Garleans fear them so. What is it? A message, Admiral. I judged it best that it be delivered at once. I am listening. According to the Yellow Jackets, a man has appeared who claims to have defeated Leviathan. God. One of the company of heroes. The details are yet hazy, Admiral. We have dispatched one of our own to question the individual. I am disinclined to put any store by his claim, and even should it be true, it is as Y'shtola said, none save the company of heroes have bested Leviathan, and we know how they went about it. And we know how they went about it. This man is of their number. What could he tell us that we do not know already? And yet, having wagered Limsa's survival on 2 ships, some rope, and a pile of crystals, can we afford to ignore this man? If his testimony could yield us any manner of advantage, should we not hear it? Damn it all. The twin vessel will soon be ready. We have no time to wait for the Maelstrom's report on the supposed Primal Slayer's claims. Vesper, seek him out and learn what he knows. At the very least, it will spare you the torment of waiting for the reckoning of idleness. The man you were looking for is believed to be a resident of the Grey Fleet in Lower Lenosia. The storm private sent to question him should already be in the vicinity. May your journey prove fruitful. Alright, let's go talk to this dude. Grey Fleet, huh? Is that here in Limsa? So we are not going to get to Leviathan today in this episode. I forgot you had to do all this stuff. Where is he? In Grey Fleet? Oh, down here? We gotta go to Costa del Sol and we'll ride down there, I think. Yep. Okay. We're unattuned to the Morbi Drydocks, which is unique. I thought we had attuned to every place, but it's possible. We didn't spend a lot of time in Limsa or Lenosia at all, so. Alright, here we are in Costa del Sol, but we're going to be running through it. Unfortunately, can't spend time on the beach. Lovely beach, we could have laid there. Oh. Cancer's up. Is anyone fighting him, or? No one's fighting Cancer right now? You can get a real cool crab pet from that. What does he have? Yeah. No one wants to come. Everyone used to line up to fight that fate. To try and get that one. Wait, am I going the wrong way? I am. I need to go up here. Well, that's a sad sight to see. No one fighting him down there. I think everyone's doing the yokai stuff instead. No one really comes here. People used to come to Costa del Sol and do fate grinding here. No one really comes here anymore, so that's too bad. They gotta do something to add to that a little bit, maybe. To get fate grinding to be a thing again. Not force it upon people, but give them, like, maybe cosmetics or pets or something. Oh, this guy again? I know who we're gonna find in here. This guy again. Now, look here, you. You'll have your bloody story right after you carry those sacks of grain over to the mill. But sir, that's what you said before you had me pick those oranges for you. Before I mucked out the chocobo stables. And before I rolled that millstone over to the mill. And also before... God, man, I've worked 3 days straight without a wink of sleep. 3 days, and do you hear me complaining? Bah, I suppose some of us just ain't made of the rougher stuff. Alright, alright. I'll give you what you want. Never let it be said that old Tractuum ain't a generous soul. Now prick up your ears, because I won't be repeating myself. Too modest, see? Besides, there's only so much epicness a man can take in one sitting. You keen? Ahem. The tale of Tractuum's epic victory over the dread primal Leviathan. Now, Leviathan is huge, make no mistake. To give you an idea how big, each of his scales is about as wide across as me member's lawn. Oh, and that's no mean feat. Right across as me member's lawn. Oh my god. When I fought him, I could barely see for all the brine he was pelting me with. Must have been a lagoon's worth at least. He even knocked me trusty axe out of the hands at one stage. Of course, that proved to be a grave mistake. What happened next? Why, I grabbed him by the tail and tied him up in knots. But not wanting to take all the glory for myself, I let me mates in the company of heroes handle the rest. Like I said, I'm modest as well as heroic. Mayhap too modest. Now, there's some, as you say, can never truly beat Leviathan. That you've got to learn to live with them and make the best of a bad situation. Not the company, though. Hey, dude, remember us? He did the double take. Oh, why? It's you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I was just enjoying the attention is all. I take back everything I said. I was never part of the company of heroes. I'm no marauder. I'm actually a complete coward. I'm nothing. I'm Chocobo Dun. No, I am the maggots you find wriggling in Chocobo Dun. I have to lie to women to tumble them, and that don't happen much. Remember's tiny. It's pathetic. Oh my god. I sure as hells didn't fight Leviathan, but I have seen him with my own eyes. 'Twas a few years back, when I was working as a baker's hand. I was shirking me duties one day, loitering about the harbor, when I saw it. A great big massive sea serpent, some malms off the coast, with a fleet of galleons making straight for it, cannons firing. I was so bloody scared, I sold myself right there and then. What? Oh guys, just remembering that day made me so almost I fall over again. Hey, wait, if you're asking after Leviathan, it means you're planning to fight him, ain't ye? Well, take care, he really is terrible. Dreadful, I tell you. If you're not careful, you'll end up in his gullet or at the bottom of the sea. Why, you worthless lying horse, then. I can't believe you made me handle Chocobo Dun. Vesper, this is Minfilia. Were you able to learn aught of use against Leviathan? Beg your pardon, Leviathan. I see. That is unfortunate. At any rate, I have tidings for you. The twin vessel is now complete. We await you at the Drydocks. Pray make your way here as soon as you are able. Oh, we have to go down there anyway. Oh, we could play him in some, what is the card game called? I'm like brain dead today. I don't know what's the matter with me. What is it called even? Where's my cards? Guys, I can't remember what the name of the damn card game is called. I can't believe I just blanked out on the name. Oh, it's gonna bug me. It's gonna bug me now. I mean, I can easily go find out, but... Dang, dude. Sign of the times, huh? You know, you're getting old when you forget something like that. Alright, so we're gonna go in here. I want to attune ourselves to the Drydocks. Got a couple quests that we could do down here. Don't need the levies, but we need this. Oh, this is the PvP. I don't like PvP. There were very few games where I liked PvP. Very early World of Warcraft, when you did like Warsong Gulch and stuff. I liked that. And then I liked Star Wars when you played Hotball. But I don't, like, PvP stresses me out. Definitely stresses me out. And I don't play it in Secret World at all. Which they built PvP in Secret World, and I feel like it was a needless point of it, you know? Like, I didn't do PvP at all in that game. But I guess if you're gonna want to try to make sure everyone has something to do, I don't know. Oh, let's stop and get this guy. Nothing. And then we'll get back on our mount. And I'm gonna bypass that for now and go grab the aetherite. Yeet. Okay. Grab this. Maybe Doa. Do we know him? Name sounds familiar. And let's get back up there. Is it up there or down here? I think it's down there. Everyone's down there. Hi. Hello? Who's this over here? Yugiri? Yulgi. I thought it said Yugiri. She's over here. We're getting a little bit of lag right now. I'm not sure why. Are we downloading something? It doesn't look like it. Alright. Well, we're almost at the end of our episode, so... I'm told your jaunt to the Grey Fleet proved fruitless. My sympathies, lass. I'll wager it served to take your mind off the events of recent days, though. But enough of that nonsense. The moment of truth is upon us. Twin vessel, the Whirl Eater, I call her, is complete, and she surpasses all my expectations. In addition to her prodigious tonnage... What? She has been fitted with a platform that you and yours might maneuver freely in battle. I would mention also that she is nigh unsinkable, but I'm not one to tempt fate. The Whirl Eater and her crew stand ready, my friend. Just give the word, and we shall bear you to Leviathan. Alright, cool. Let's get a lightning one. Pick this up. Oh. And it's not one that we can use. Dang it. Gladiator. The monk ones. Marauder. Yeah, we'll have to see which one we want to get. I mean, we will get one of these, but I don't know which one we might possibly get. Probably maybe the paladin one. Alright, let's accept this. Let's see what this says. Ah, I know that look. You are ready. Having been constructed in some haste, the Whirl Eater may not be pretty, but I assure you she's capable. She's been fitted with what our friends at Naldik and Vimelis are calling an elemental converter. Assuming the thing works, it will use the power of the corrupted crystals on board to rob Leviathan of its hold over water. Depending on how the battle unfolds, you may well need to activate the device manually. Keep that in mind. Alright. It is expected that the Sahagin and their thralls will attempt to come to Leviathan's defense. Accordingly, the Maelstrom will once again employ diversions. Thancred and your Stola, I would have you assist in this effort. If it is to fulfill its purpose, your divisionary force must not want for numbers. By your leave, I too would volunteer my blade. We would welcome it. Having seen you fight in Sapsa, I dare say the fishbacks will find your presence highly diverting. Thancred and your Stola, if you would join the 3rd Levy, and Lady Yugiri the 5th. But what words have I for the woman who has made a sport of slaying gods? Only these. Go warily, for the sea is an unforgiving place to wage war. May the navigator guide you through the storm, warrior of light. I would echo the Admiral's sentiments and add a few words of my own. Know that we all have the utmost faith in you, Vesper. May the crystal bless and keep you. Yay. Quest accepted. Whirl Eater. Duty Finder has been up. Alright, well, we are at the end of our episode. That was like perfect timing. But we are going to go ahead and end the episode here. And what we can do is in the next episode, we'll start as we're getting into Whirl Eater and Leviathan. So guys, I want to thank you so much for your support on this series. If you do want to see more of the Final Fantasy XIV online Let's Play, make sure to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye-bye everyone.